Shalom Aleichem, sweetest friends. It's very, very exciting. We are continuing the previous shir. In the previous shir, we saw the Gemara that spoke about the machlokes between Abaye and Rava. That Abaye says that according to Rabbi Nechunya ben Akana, any misa b'dei shamayim creates a situation of kim lev d'Rabba minei, whereas according to Rava it's only kares. And we said there's an afkamina between them, zar sheochal terumah. If you have a zar, a non-kohen, who eats terumah, which is a misa b'dei shamayim, so according to Abaye, he's pater. Why is he pater? Because kim lev d'Rabba minei. Chayav mitzvah shamayim. And according to Rava, he's chayav. According to Rava, why is he chayav? What is he chayav on? He's chayav on the mammon. Why is he chayav on the mammon? Because there's no kim lev d'Rabba minei. Why is there no kim lev d'Rabba minei? There's no kim lev d'Rabba minei because it's not kares. It's only misa b'dei shamayim. So according to Abaye, he doesn't have to pay the money to the kohen. According to Rava, he does. The Gemara says, but wait a second, even according to Abaye, first you stole it, and then he ate it. So when is he going to be chayiv in the mammon? When he stole it. When is he chayiv misa afterwards? When he ate it. It's two different times. No kim lev d'Rabba minei. So the Achronim ask, what b'chlal is the Gemara's kasha? The nafkamina is, if you give me mechayim and the etzem achila, there's still going to be a nafkamina. Why? Because Rabbi says in Bav Mitzir Dafim Gimel and Aleph that if somebody steals wine from his friend, originally it's worth a zuz, and then afterwards it's worth 4 zuz. So the Gemara says that if when he smashed it or drank it, it was worth 4 zuz, he has to pay 4 zuz. But if it broke by itself when it was worth 4 zuz, then he doesn't have to pay 4 zuz. He only pays the 1 zuz it was worth when he took it. So that'd be an afkamina here also. B'shas hakba, how much was it worth? 1 zuz. B'shas achila, how much was it worth? 4 zuz. So according to Rav, how much are you going to be chayav for? You're going to be chayav for shas achila. But according to Abaye, you're not chayav for shas achila. Why? Kim lev d'Rabba minei. So what do you chayav on? 1 for the time when you took it. It's a beautiful nafkamina. So that is the kasha of the Chorn and the Mitzvah Eis and others. So we saw the beautiful Gavaldik Teretz of a Gaon Reb Chaim Shmulevitz. And that is that the din of a person being chayav for a misa b'dei shamayim or kares, the halacha is that kim lev d'Rabba minei, but tfis is effective. Just like shogeg by Mrs. Bezdin, tfis is effective. We're marich to prove that. Now like the Ktsos, who says that kares b'meizit tfis is not good. But if you say that, as we prove from the Yerushalmi, that if a person does a kim lev d'Rabba minei of kares, even b'meizit, it has a din of chayvim mitzvah shogin, where tfisa is mo'ila, where tfisa is effective, and you connect that to the Gemara about sitroi, that when a malve collects a chov from a love, the malve gets to decide which chov he's collecting. So in our case, it's very simple. This Nizak, this person who was owed the money for the Terumah, when the Zar comes to pay him, you know what he's going to say? He's going to say, all right, give me the zuz. And the Zar is going to say, okay, this zuz is for stealing it. And then he's going to say, no, it's not. It's for drinking it. He's going to take it. He says, it's for eating it. It's for eating it. Because he's allowed to take it from whatever chov he wants. And tfisa is effective. Tfisa is effective for Misa b'dei Shemayim. If a person's over an Isser Misa b'dei Shemayim. So there's Kim Lev D'Rabminei, but Tfisa is effective. So he's going to be doing Tfisa here. Then he gives him another zuz and he says, this is for taking it. I owe you one zuz. And he takes it. He goes, no, it's not. It's for drinking it, eating it. You can do that. You have the right to take it for whatever chov you want. He doesn't want it for the original ma'aseh of taking it, doing Hagbah. He wants it for the eating it. And then he does that with number 3. Number 4, in Shalom Yisrael. Come to, he says, non afkim mitin abayin Rava. Because just like according to Rava, you're going to be paying 4 because he doesn't hold b'chal as kim l'drab mineh here. Because only mitzvah dei shemayim. So he's mechayiv you on the achila. Abayi holds there is kim l'drab mineh. You're right, but there's tfisa. So that's in a nutshell, in a 6-minute and 20-second nutshell, what we learned in the previous year. And now, Megayt Weiter, on the derech of Moreno, Rosh HaYeshiva, Agoyin Reb Chaim Shmulevitz. And with this we can be Miyashiv the Rambam. The Rambam writes in the 6th parak of Trumas Halacha Vov. Zor she'ochal Truma b'zadoin chayev misa b'dei shamayim. If a Zor eats Truma b'mezid, he's chayev misa b'dei shamayim. Shneamar u'meisu bo ki yechalalu. He dies, he's mechalit v'loy gal achilasa. And he gets malchus for the achila. Ve'eno mishalem d'mei ma she'ochal. She'eno lokeh mishalem. He doesn't pay what he ate. Why doesn't he pay what he ate? He doesn't pay what he ate because eno lokeh mishalem. He gets malchus for the achila, but he doesn't have to pay because eno lokeh mishalem. Frek the Mishnah Lamelech on the Rambam, this is Neged Sugis HaGemara. Because the Gemara asks, that the mammon you're paying for the Hagbah, and the malchus you can get for the achila. So 2 different stages. So what do you mean eno lokeh mishalem? The Gemara's ukimta is b'tochav lo chaveiro, that his friend shtupped it in his throat, and therefore it happened simultaneously. The taking of it and the eating of it. And so the Rambam Paskins, Perak Beis Milchus Genei Balach Dalet. So why does the Rambam here say he's pater? And he doesn't mention the Ukimta. Tachavlo. The Rambam says, no, he's pater. It's mashma, he's pater, even if he took it. And then afterwards he ate it. Why should it be pater if he took it and afterwards he ate it? That's so odd. He took it and afterwards he ate it. He should be chayev also, mishid l'shalem. Why should he be chayev l'shalem? He should be chayev l'shalem because he did the achila before he did the eating. Before the chi of malchus. Before the chi of misa. So why did the Rambam omit the ukimta of the Gemara? That's the kasha of the Heilige of Mishnah Melech. L'choira, we can answer with pshitus that the Rambam is medaktik b'lashono. And the Rambam writes, she'eno mishalim d'mei ma she'ochal. He doesn't pay the money of what he ate. So we see from the Rambam The Rambam already thought of what the Mishnah Lamelech said. That we can be mechayev him on the Hagbah. But in the Achila, he's pater. He's not paying for the Achila. He's paying for the Hagbah. As the Rambam says. Ve'eno mishalim tamei ma she'ochal, what he ate. What he ate, he's not paying. Kimla d'ramine, but what he took, he's paying. For Omad Bezeh Sheishanis HaMokim. Klal Chof Aleph. Nafkamina. If the Chiyuv was on Shas Hagbah and Shas Achila, it's where Meikara, it's worth a Zuz. And now it's worth 4 Zuz. The Rambam is Medaktek. He's not Mishalim what he ate. Because on the Achila he's Pater. And since on the Achila he's Pater, he doesn't pay Arba. He only pays for when he did the Hagbah, when it was worth 1. Aval Bam is the one he's Chayiv. So it's beautiful in the Rambam. But based on our explanation, we can say the Mishnah Melech had a good kasha, and there's no room for this teretz. Because we said that even if it didn't kim lev the Rabbi on the Achila, since he's chayiv a zuz, he can still chap that zuz for the Hagbah. For the Achila. Excuse me. He can chap that zuz for the Achila. And then he's going to pay, he still owes him a zuz for the Hagbah, right? So he goes and pays him a zuz for the Hagbah. And he says, no, it's for the Achila. He's got the second one in his hand now. So this teretz wouldn't work, that we said in the Rambam. That he's only chayiv a zuz and not 4. Because Lamaisa, it's chayiv, he can take 4, even though you could say the Rambam is talking Me'ikar Adin. He can choose to take 1 also. But he just has the option of taking 4. That's mitzad tfisa. We're saying mitzad the ikar chi. Without the tfisa, he's only taking 1. Maybe. But let's stick with the mahalach that you can't say this teretz in the Rambam because he's really chayav 4. Person going to do tfisa on 4. And there's no nafkamina between 1 and 4. Between whether it was when it was shavazuz when he took it and when it was worth 4 afterwards. Because he's going to have to pay 4. And in the end he's going to be paying he's going to be paying all 4, and then there's no nafkamina anymore between whether he's paying on Shas Hagbah or Shas Achila. Because even though he's paying, we said the Rambam said he's paying on Shas Hagbah, but on Shas Hagbah he's going to end up paying 4 because he's going to keep being tofetzed on Shas Achila. So in order to be matarid to the Rambam, we can say that this yisod, that biyado l'tovso, he can grab, he can do tfisa, it's shayach dafka klapi sugis hagemara, that we want to pater him, mitzad kares, uledas, Rabbi Nechunya, but lahalacha, we don't paskin that way. Kares and misa b'dei shemayim don't pater. And if so, that we pater midin kimle b'derabim minei, bizarre sheochal terumah, is mitzad chiyuv malkus, as is the lashon of the Rambam. She'eno lokeh mishalem. And it would appear that there's a difference between shogeg and mezid. The mezid, he's on a shmalkus b'dei bezdin. So we gave him the more severe punishment. And if we gave him the more severe punishment, b'dei bezdin, we said in the previous year, that already includes the tfisa. That already includes the smaller punishment of mammon, and memela you can't do tfisa. Chal Masayim on it. If it's done by the Beis Din, the bigger one includes the smaller one, and that you can't do the smaller one. So tefisa doesn't help. V'rak ba'achal b'shogeg, only if it's b'shogeg, then tefisa works. Like we saw in the previous shir, that when you do an aveira for which you're not going to get the owner's Beis Din, you can do tefisa. We did it b'shogeg. And the Rambam is talking about where you ate b'mezid. Because b'shogeg, we pass like Rabbi Elchonon, that chayve malki is shogegin, doesn't pater from mama, not like Reish Lakish. So you would have to pay. But since it's mezid, and we do the more serious punishment, he can't do tefisa. And therefore the Rambam was correct in writing that he's pater midmei ma sheochal. He is taka pater if it was 1 and now it's 4 when he ate it, but when he took it, it was 1. He doesn't have to pay the 4. Why? Because he got malchus. So what is he paying? He's paying the 1 for the hagbah. But he's not paying the 4 because he got malchus for the eating. Ubegitten, Nafnin Beis Amid Beis, we learn in Mishnah, Hametame v'amenidamea v'amenasech b'shogeg pater. The mezid chai, if you're metame your friend's food, mix it in with Terumah, you're menasech it, pour it as a libation. So the din is that b'shogeg, the person is pater from paying, and b'mezid, he's chayiv. The Gemara says, Itmar, menasech, what is this menasech? Rabba menasech mamish, a person mamish pours it as libation for avodah zarah. Shmuel ma'arev, he mixes it up with yayin nesech. Man dar ma'arev ma'atem l'or menasech. The one who says ma'arev, Shmuel, why didn't he say menasech? Amlocha menasech kim l'drabmine. If it's menasech, it's kim l'drabmine. It's chayiv misa for avodah zarah. So you can't get him on the money. You can't get him to pay on the mumminess. He's getting skila. V'idach, and the other opinion holds, how can you pay for the menasech? According to Rav, the konim is chayiv b'nav shelo avei shas nisuch. The b'shas hagba is already konit from the get-go, and the chiyuv b'nav sho is only b'shas nisuch. So 2 different stages. We perish mishnayos, and therefore you get both. Person gets both. Perish mishnayos. The Rambam writes, B'biyah Mishnah, Masham menasech, etc. Sheyenascheu la'avodas kochavim v'yoda sheyayin aser b'zeh nisuch v'lo yoda shu chayiv skila k'shemenasech oiser la'avodas kochavim v'shima yodea gam ken shu chayiv skila lo haya chayiv tashlumin l'fisha ikar etzleinu ein adam meisu mishalem kamo shebi'arnu perakimu miksubis. So he writes that this person didn't know that he's chayiv skila when he was menasech for avodas chacham. He knew it was aser, but he didn't know there was a chayiv skila. Because if he knew there was chayiv skila, there's no chayiv tashlumin. Because we have a rule, ein adam meisu mishalem. Like we see in the 3rd parak of Ksubis. Ad kan divrei Rambam, v'dvarav tmuim me'od, v'kvar nilu kol chachmei leiv levarom. It's a shver Rambam. First of all, how does it help him that this person's shogeg? That he doesn't know that there's a chiyuv misa. We pass like Tana de Bechizkiya, that by shogeg you also have kimlei b'derabba mineh. Moreover, another kasha is that since he explains the Mishnah is talking about menasech mamish, like Rav, even B'mezid kimlei b'derabba mineh isn't shaykh. He says B'mezid there's kimlei b'derabba mineh. No, there's not, because the Gemara says that first he was makbiyah and he was konit, and it's only mischai ben avsho afterwards. So, what's meint the Rambam? What does the Rambam mean? When he's mazed, he's potter because kimlei b'derabba mineh. What are you talking about? Mid'ag bei nofak bei. It's another thing. Mid'ag bei kanya. He did the hagbah, he made the kinyan. There's a chi of mammon. And then there's a chi mischai ben avsho when he does the nisuch. Ich kick off in the Rambam. The Rambam kicked off from here. Ich verstehe nicht, was redt. Verstehe nicht, was redt. I'm looking at the Rambam. The Rambam's looking at me. I don't understand him. He doesn't understand me. There's a disconnect here in the communication. Obviously, I'm not understanding something because Rambam's the Rambam. Rabban shall call Yisrael. In Bava Kama, Tana Reb Chia, Esrim the Arba Avos Nezikim, 24 Avos Nezikim. One of them is Menasech. Zokt Rashi, Menasech Yain L'Avodah Zara, U'Meseches Gid Mefarish Shamai Lo Kimlei B'derabba mineh. What Rashi means is what Rav says. You know why it's an Av Nezikin? Because Mishas Hagba U'Dim Chayev. He's already Chayev Mishas Hagba. And this makes no sense. Because if so, Chiyuvo Mishum HaGzeila V'lo Mishum HaNisuch. The Chiyuv is Al Gzeila. It's not Al Nisuch. And therefore he's included in the category of Gazlan, which is one of the 24. So there are really only 23. Menasech is in a separate category. You don't get it for Menasech. Kimlei b'derabba mineh. You only get it for Akbah. So what do you mean Menasech is its own category? No, you're getting it for the Akbah, which is a Gazlan, which is one of the 24 categories. So now we're down to 23 because we knocked Menasech out. It's hard to get happy after that one. The Kfar Tama Kenar going from Shimon Shkop in Bava Kama and Simon Gimel. So we can explain based on what we learned earlier. That be'emes, that it says Menasech, according to Rav, is Menasech Mamish, Eina Kavanah, Mishum Chiyuv HaHagba'a. Ela kipshuto. HaChiyuv hu al etzem HaNisuch. V'ze av nezikim b'fnei atzmo, v'dino l'shalem mimeitav. הוא חייב על הניסוך. הוא חייב לשלם ממיטב. ונפקא מינה, in an instance, where b'shas Hagbah, it was only Shavah Zuz. And b'shas HaNisuch, it was Shavah Arba Zuz. What does he pay? He pays the Arba. Why does he pay the Arba? Mishum HaNisuch. He's paying the Arba al Nisuch. And that Rav says that there's no p'tur of Kimlei b'derabba mineh because Mishas Hagbo de Chayiv is already Chayiv earlier. That's like we said. Since we can be Mechayiv him Mammon on the Hagba, we're Mechayiv him. The one Zuz. On the Hagba, שוב יצטרך לשלם גם את חיוב הניסוך. והוא לא יכול לפתור את עצמו בקימלי בדרבה מיני. למה? שכל זוז שהוא משלם עבור הגזילה, עבור ההגבהה, יהיה מותר לניזק לתפוס לחוב הניסוך. So he's going to end up having to pay the four. Bottom line, the Unterstashura, as they say in Portuguese. He's paying all four. So yeah, he's chayiv misa. For the nisuch, and he shouldn't have to pay for the etzem anisuch. But since he's paying for the shas hagbah, he's paying the one. That means that when later it turned out to be worth four when he did the nisuch, the nizak can take all four. So he's not going to become patur until he pays all four. And that exactly is the chiddush of Reb Chia, that menasech is b'chalal ovas nezikin. L'shali mi meitav. Otherwise, if he paid him meitav for the gzela, because one of the ovas nezikin, and he was tofes for the chiyuv of nisuch, the menasech can give him a ziboris, the makom meitav. But only because menasech is chiyuv is mi meitav, the meitav remains hivik. He has to give him the best property. So menasech is menasech mamish. And there's no kimle b'derabba mineh. Not only is there no kimle b'derabba mineh on the, because he did the akbah earlier, but now that he's collecting for the akbah, he's also collecting for the nisuch, and nisuch is an av, and male is meitav. And according to this, how givaldik is the Rambam? The Rambam is mashlim sugis hagemara, that since the biur in Menaseh chayiv is kipshuto, that on the nisuch is chayav, as is much from the Brisa, that there are 24 avos and not 23, al korchenu we have to say that he was shogeg. He didn't know there was a chiyuv misa on the nisuch, because only then there could be tfisa. Because if he was mazid, then there's no tfisa. Get skila. But since he's shogeg, and there's no misa, tfisa is effective, and he's getting all four. And the mazik is paying the chov of the nisuch. So now we understand why the Rambam was maminid b'shogeg. Because it's only b'shogeg that he's paying all four. But if he was mazid, then on the nisuch there'd be kimle b'derabba mineh. If he was mazid, he wouldn't be able to do tfisa, and only end up getting one. But since he was shogeg, he could take all four. So everything works together beautifully. So b'siyata d'shmaya, we learned beautiful yisodos in the sugya. that tfisa, if it's misa b'dei shamayim, you could do tfisa whether it's mezid or shogeg. If it's misa b'dei adam, you can only do tfisa b'shogeg. And in this year we explain very shver Perish Mishnah, or very shver Rambam. The Mishnah Melech asks that he ignores Sigis HaGemara, and we explain Rambam l'shitaso, going against the Gemara, right? Like they joke. We said no. Rambam is very, very meduyuk. He doesn't pay for what he ate, but he does pay on the Hagbah. That he does have to pay, and it ends up that it's going to be all four. Because if it's shogeg, if the Rambam, if it's even if it's mezid, because by Terumah we're talking about b'dei shamayim. So b'dei shamayim it doesn't matter whether it's shogeg or mezid. In both cases you can do tfisa. So he could do tfisa on when b'shas Hagbah was worth less, and then b'shas Achil was worth more. He could do tfisa on the whole thing, even what it was worth b'shas Achila. So he's not paying what he ate. So if he got Malchus, if it's just al tzmisa b'dei shamayim, then he'd be able to take the whole thing. But the Rambam says, Eino lokim mishalem, he doesn't get Malchus and pay. Because we said that Chi of Malchus, there's no tfisa. Of Dinan Be'achumra, and there's no tfisa. So the Rambam says, Taka Eino mishalem dvei ma'shochel, he can't collect the whole thing, since he's actually getting the Malchus. If it was just al tzmisa b'dei shamayim, he'd be able to collect the whole thing. But since it's Malchus, he can't. And we also learned the sugya in Gittin with the Rambam in the Parish of Mishnayos, and we said the Rambam is so Terumah. The Rambam says it has to be talking about a case of shogeg. Only then Kimle the Rabbi is not shaykh. The Chorah b'mezid it would be. And we saw him b'mezid it's not shaykh Kimle the Rabbi because he's already kohen mishas Hagbah. And so we explain, no, it's talking about where again the price rose. B'shas Gzela was worth one amount, and then later on it was worth more b'shas Nisuch. And it's Menasech Mamish, he's paying for the Nisuch. Why? Because he's going to do Tfisa on the Nisuch. And that has to be Dafka B'Shogeg. It's been amazing you can't do Tfisa. And then we also explained the Gemara and Bava Kama at the beginning, that 24 of us Nezikin, how can Menasech be one of the others Nezikin? He's only paying on the Gzela, and the answer is no, like we said, he's paying on the Nisuch. Because of Tfisa, so it's really 24. And for that he gets meitav. Very, very beautiful, very, very gishmak. And we should be zochel lilmod u'lalamed lishma v'lasa l'kaim is called divrei salmu tarasu v'yahava. Amen v'amen. Shalom, shalom, sweetest and most beloved friends.